hey man, David is finally locked up. Up on up because this sicko, weird, perverted freak has been needing to get taken off the streets for a very long time now. So I'm honestly glad that he's off the streets. I'm honestly glad that he's no longer able to hurt people and be a predator or even be free or even breathe the same air I'm breathing soon because he's gonna get the death penalty. He's gonna get that needle. I'm just being honest with you. He's gonna get the needle, and when he does get the needle, barbecue at my crib, everybody pull up. But if you wonder why my shirt look like this, that's because it's Yves Saint Laurent on Fun on Gray. You don't know nothing about that at YSL till I'm dead and pale. You don't know nothing about that, man.
I'm back from the courthouse. I saw David. You probably saw my earlier video breaking down what went down. I was in court, literally sat a couple of chairs behind the man himself. Okay, it was creepy. There was a dark energy in that room. A lot of people said it too. And I've got a bunch of updates for you. So you probably already saw in my last video, okay, the big update from today. And the big news, really, the main thing that everyone's focused on is this report. I heard it from the horse's mouth myself, all right? No disrespect. Shout out to Beth Silverman. She basically laid it out in court. She said that there are illegal videos, images. So look, a trigger warning. In this video, we are going to be discussing some very dark themes. We're going to be discussing
we got to get into
videos, crimes against young people. I feel like I got to be really careful what I say, but essentially just a trigger warning because we're going to be talking about this and I'm going to have to get into it. Okay, he's got adult videos on his phone pertaining to minors. Could be Celeste, could be other people. There's been rumors of other victims, and it is very, very dark. So obviously I heard that fresh in court. I literally heard it with my own ears. It was actually surreal. I can't lie to you. It was surreal.
Let me hear it.
We've kind of got shout out to the real journalists that were in the room. Okay, there was a whole media section. All right, there was some real journalists in there, not us YouTube goofballs. All right. But Megan Cuniff was there, and she gave a breakdown on her ex. And obviously, she basically had the full breakdown of exactly what was said. So to be honest, I was so overwhelmed by the experience, I probably can't remember exactly what was said. I wasn't taking notes. I was just in the public section. I wasn't in the press section. I wasn't allowed my laptop, any of that stuff. But basically, this is got sort of a recap from Megan Cuniff, basically breaking down the whole situation and how it all went down. So let's have a look. And just warning, there's going to be some triggering themes in this video. Right. This is for documentary purposes, journalistic purposes. Yeah. So you've been warned. All right. So basically, Beth Silverman was leading in there. Okay. They set the preliminary hearing for May the 1st. David would be back in court on Wednesday, April 29th, to discuss how much discovery has been obtained and whether the prelim will proceed. And this is the part that was big, all right? It said a prosecutor said that they found a significant amount of C to the P on his iCloud. As you can see, I don't even want to say it. It's actually sickening to even think that this is a thing. It says the police got a court-authorized wiretap, I think, last year as part of the investigation. Now, I don't remember her saying...
Now, that's wild. That's wild. But I'm just assuming what the CP is him having relations with Celeste. Now, if you don't understand, or if you're too stupid, a person, whether a woman or a male, who's under 18 cannot basically consent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening. Like, even if she has, you know what I'm saying, relations with someone that's also underage, like, that's a double negative. You know, it's really not supposed to be happening. But that's most likely what they're referring to. And hopefully, hope not. He probably might have some other pictures of other underage women in there because I don't understand how we could leave it just as Celeste. Like, I don't think Celeste is the only victim. Now, I'm not saying that he's got a body count, like he just been out here just picking off women and just, you know, I don't want to say it like that. But I do feel like there are other women that are underage that he's contacted, that he's probably had relations with, that he's probably, like, you know, got pictures from and stuff. He's a weirdo. He's a weird guy. Super weird guy.
Nah, I feel like I would have remembered that. Maybe she said that slipped me by. I had assumed it was during that period because they said we haven't received anything from the wiretap. It's something that will take time to produce. But they said the reason it would be taking time to produce is because they've basically got to have someone else externally check that he's not having privileged conversations with his attorney. So that makes me think it's likely that his phone was bugged. And it makes me think that chances are, soon after the body was found and it was identified as David's car, they probably did tap his phone and they've got all of his communications. And there's so much, they haven't even gone through it yet. So they've already arrested him. and they haven't even got to all of that info yet. Okay,
Yeah, he's done.
This
He's
was the
cooked.
scene
He's cooked.
outside. I was there, people. I was there. I don't think I'm in this picture. I didn't even flick up, but you know, I did that video that I posted for you guys. I'll definitely go back. I'm not sure what dates I'll go back for yet, but I will definitely be going back and reporting everything to you guys. And it was a learning curve for me. Going to the court, I was a little bit overwhelmed. It was crazy. I didn't know how to navigate the court. I know what's going on in the courthouse now, okay? So I can pull up. You might see me at the Dirk trial. You might see me at the
You might as well.
Nick Reiner trial.
Might as
I'm
well.
good in the criminal justice center now, people. So it's big news. All right. I was actually gassed. It was a crazy day. But anyway,
Yeah,
Judge Olamido begun
okay.
courtroom rules. No more than 2 attorneys. I remember all of this. This is kind of like a full breakdown of everything. So not all of this is relevant. No Google glasses. I didn't have my Ray-Bans on or anything like that. Okay, I'd have been in big trouble. But I was right there, right next to David. It was crazy. Okay, if I could have had a camera, you'd have seen he was right in front, like right in front of me. It was crazy, and he didn't look. I wanted to try and catch his eye. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to just look him in the eyes and see what this fool's really on. But he didn't look at the crowd. He was too shook. Anyway.
Yeah, no. He's in federal court. Like,
they're basically going through all the
LA,
prelim. There's so
Los
much
Angeles
discovery. Okay, they can't even expect full discovery. They're just asking for basic summaries of at least the evidence that the DA would actually be using at trial. And as I said in my previous video, LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division, they've been trying to upload the entire file dump. It's so big. For a whole month they've been uploading and only 30% has been uploaded. They need to get themselves a fiber optic 5 gig connection by the sounds of it. It sounds like I could upload it quicker than them. But terabytes, I've never tried to upload a terabyte, so that is a lot. But it said Silverman said it was David's iPhone, not his iCloud. So the iCloud is obviously his digital account where, you know, you take pictures, they go up in the cloud. But it said specifically his iPhone itself, the internal memory of the iPhone has a significant amount of the C word followed by the P word. And under the law, that stuff cannot be retained without there being certain orders in place, okay? So they basically said there's a whole...
Basically, what I'm getting is, first of all, big to the police officers, bro, because I can't do that. Not only do you have to arrest, not only did y'all find the body, and this is like a body in a Tesla, like, this is ridiculous. RP to her, that's insane. You gotta see that. Then you find the guy, you have to not kill him. You don't even know if it's him for cat and not just hurt him. Then you get him in all these pictures and all these videos coming out, and it's like, okay, I know where he lives. I can go like, but I can't do that. I can't go there and physically do anything myself. Then he gets arrested, and you find out he's got a terabyte of CP. So you know how you know that's a terabyte of CP? Because you have to look through that. Somebody has to look through that. So I don't know, like, oh my Jesus, this is bad, man. This is bad all around.
Process, we can't even keep hold of this stuff. This evidence is so disgusting that we literally need to have it needs to be completely segregated into like a special computer where nobody can take anything away so that they can actually look at it. It's funny because this is actually wrong. David's lawyers, oh no, my bad. So David's lawyers had already given a 1 terabyte drive that Silverman said they'll return with some discovery, but they said they need a drive of at least 10 terabytes on it. Literally, they need it was very theatrical. It was really interesting because it was like Beth Silverman saying, look, there's so much memory, all this stuff. We've only had a 1 terabyte drive. We've got 40. We've only uploaded like 8 terabytes. And then during the proceedings, it was like very theatrical. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Blair Burke pulls out a hard drive and says, well, here's a 5 terabyte lacy drive for you to put some files on. And then Beth Silverman like scoffs and is just like, that ain't nearly enough. 5 terabytes ain't nothing. And also, this hard drive isn't sealed. Where's the sticker on this? This ain't going to run. So it was super theatrical, man. It was actually crazy to even just witness these sorts of exchanges going on between lawyers. And David's just sat there the whole time, just motionless.
Nothing he can do.
This was interesting. Not a lot of people have picked up on this, but it said, and I actually forgot to even say this in my last video. It said that there was body worn video, so police body cam video. Oh my God, we're gonna get the David body cam. Don't tease me. And then it says they've got DNA trace evidence. Now I thought it was interesting when I read the medical report, and it said that they actually swabbed for DNA on the zippers and the handles of the body bag that the body was found in, and they cut those handles off, and then they individually marked each one of the handles and the zippers. They cut it off. They specifically preserved it, and they were swabbing those for DNA. That says DNA trace evidence. I don't know. This is me speculating my opinion, but I think that DNA trace evidence could well be from the handles of the body bag. And if they got David's DNA on that, bro,
it's over. It's over. it's over. He's gonna be the first person in like 10, 15, 20 plus years to get the D penalty. That's the party. That's nice. We need to get his ass out of there. See, all that medieval stuff they used to be doing, I don't really agree with it, okay? They was doing a lot of weird stuff in medieval times. I'm just saying, being for real. All the torture and all the... Did you see some of the tortures they was doing? Did you see that? Oh no. But for people that can be proven with DNA evidence that they did stuff like this, I wouldn't mind seeing a little... I wouldn't mind the guillotine getting pulled out, pull up real quick. Like, we gotta set the standard, because these type of people can't keep walking around. I'm sorry, you can't. If you got these type of charges, no way, Jose, you cannot walk around. You are a danger to society. You're a danger to everybody, literally, any and everyone.